see if we go straight into debugger again. Straight into the debugger. Yep. So it'd be nice if I could see the code. Whoa. How come I can't change where this window goes? Whoa, whoa. So I want to know why I can't just see. Okay, if I type list, that's the GDB command to show your current position in the code. Oops. Probably not in Japanese. List also doesn't do the right thing. So maybe somewhere the debugging information isn't set up correctly. I guess I could type debug here and that might help. I mean, it could be something as silly as, oh, there's nothing here. Generate debug symbols, yes. It could be something like there's nothing here, so I'm gonna put that and see what happens. Alright, let's try it again. Hello? Now it runs for, I guess it runs for 9 seconds and then it blows up. And that's not surprising, because our thing is set to 9 seconds. Yeah, this sucks. Okay, the other thing is if I open up Input Manager, will it show me the current line? $156. And there's no line gutters because it's kind of a bummer. Yeah, and it won't show me anything. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's an Xcode thing, but it worked in 3.0 with iOS. If somebody knows, please tell me. Okay. So obviously there's an extra ref count getting decremented somewhere, and I have no idea where. Ref count 2. Ref count minus minus. This happens one time and one time only for each I, or for each buffer. Ref count is less than or equal to 0. Okay. Ref count minus minus. I mean, there's no other place where ref count's getting let me do a find CPP. Find CPP is an alias I made that just calls find over CPP files. What is it called? Ref count. And it doesn't look like it's there. Maybe I don't have it in my profile. Okay, this is all it is. Find CPP. What is that called? Ref count. Ah, it's find MM. This is kinda crappy. Find MM ref count. Happens. Wait a minute. There's also an increment for ref count. Oh, that's a voice entity. That's okay. There's increment. Yeah, an input buffer sound. So what's the deal? I mean, we should be deleting them. What might be happening is we're deleting one thing and then we delete extra stuff on accident. Maybe with the way this I minus minus happens. No. We're erasing from the beginning of the array plus I. So that will get the ith element, which is this guy. And then it'll stay, it'll decrement and re-increment. So essentially stay at the same place. Come back around the top. I have no idea what would be deleting this stuff. I mean, this is ours to delete. So analyzing equals 0. That's good. That assumes we don't call this twice. Okay, are we doing something weird with 3? I mean, looks good to me. We malloc both of these guys, right? We malloc the input buffer here and the buff side, the actual buffer here. Input buffer here, size of inbuff. Yep. Wait a minute. That looks good. Okay. I really wish I could step through this with a debugger. I really, really do. I'm gonna set a breakpoint and just see what happens before I complain too much about Xcode. You have to stop. So I'm going to set a breakpoint within that delete part of the input manager. Right here. And I put it right here because, well, this is just where I think the crash happens right after this. I bet the free works. So I'm running it. Should be going in just a second. And I think if you just count to 9, I'm not going to say the words because it'll trigger the mic. No, that was more like 4.5. Or, you know, the first part might not be so accurate. So I put a breakpoint there. And I have no idea what this means. malloc, error for object, pointer being freed was not allocated. Okay, so that's meaningful. I wonder if we're not running debug mode when I hit run. Is test the right thing? I don't know. Let's try that again. Test. What's this? I guess you have to run it as test. No, it says run voicer as debug. What's test mean? Oh, you can add tests like I don't know. Build configuration debug, debugger none. Aha. Aha. Analyze. Alright, that's gotta be what it is. I don't know how. Okay. Alright, let's try this. So it's running again. Let's start up really quick this time. Let's count the number of seconds once we see the display change. Okay, that was 5 seconds. 4.5 seconds. So I bet it's the stereo issue. Okay, look, we have a line now. That's great. We actually hit the breakpoint after this message. So I'm not sure what that's about. But I is 0, and we can step along. Is this step into? This looks like a step over icon to me. This one right here. It's too bad you can't see the cursor. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing I can do, I'm sorry. But,